Over halfway through the Boels Ladies Tour, and Annemiek van Vleuten still held the race lead that she took at the opening prologue. Stage 4 was one for the sprinters, but GC teams would be rallying to split the pack apart before the finish.
Today is my birthday. It's always a special day, of course. Everyone is coming to you to celebrate. My parents come to watch the race today. My sister's here, my boyfriend's here, so it's a really special day. I think it's a flat stage, and normally it would be a sprinter stage, but it's also possible for a break to go. So maybe, there's a chance that I can go in a break.
It's the last day that the sprinters can really have some fun. I think it could potentially be an aggressive race, but probably will come back together at the end. We want Lisa to stay high up, and with the time bonuses on the finish, it's better if she goes to we put everything into Lisa, but the next 2 days are going to be really quite difficult. So yeah, we have 3 riders that are pretty close to the top 10 GC, so we'll try and keep them up there.
When the peloton set off to enthusiastic crowds in Hellup, Van Vleuten had a 9-second lead over Ellen van Dijk. Her next closest rival was Lisa Brennauer, lying some 40 seconds back. With no bonus seconds available at the 2 intermediate sprints of the day, it would take some aggressive racing to get any time over Van Vleuten. No surprise then that Orica Scott were paying close attention at the very front. And as soon as the race proper began, the team had their first threat. Valerie de May of the Belgian national team trying to get away. Sprints jersey holder Winanda Spoor following on. Their escape didn't succeed though, with the sprint teams looking to avoid an upset, especially with a weekend of steep, hilly terrain in Limburg looming. Persistence paid off, for a while at least. Adept breakaway artist Claudia Costa gaining some distance at 40 kilometres gone. With her, Chanella Staugier, a rider in the Park Hotel Valkenburg team who have been tenacious at this race, with the youth jersey and mountains jersey among their squad. Equally motivated though was Spoor, yet again doing the chasing on, keeping herself in contention for the intermediate sprints, both of which came in the closing circuits in Weir. Another break attempt foiled. 4 kilometres later and another Velo Concept escape. This time Pernilla Matheson, who won the European Under-23 Championships this year with a solo attack. She managed to get 100 metres on the rest and earned herself the most aggressive jersey, but was soon brought back. Next, Jessie Droitz was only allowed away for 3 kilometres. The acceleration was so much that the peloton was strung out, but not broken. The defending champion Chantal Blaak on bottle duty for her team, with 3 riders in the top 12 on GC. Sprint star Kirsten Wild bided her time at the back, looking to repeat her triumph of stage 2. With 30 kilometres to the first intermediate sprint, Spoor was back out in front. Brake expert and teammate of Wild, Rizella Ratto, was with her. They built up the biggest margin of the day at 35 seconds, but they were shut down before entering the local circuit. It meant that Spoor would have to out-sprint the field at each intermediate sprint to extend her lead in the blue jersey classification. With the help of a lead-out from her teammates, she took the first full set of 3 points. Then the sprint and GC teams came to the fore, Orica Scott racking up the pace with the intention of dropping some of Van Vleuten's nearest rivals. With 9 kilometres to the finish, the second inter-sprint, and yet another success for Spoor. She held off Janneke Ensing to take her tally up to 9 points in the sprint classification. Just the stage win now to be decided, and it went right up to the line. Packed crowds witnessed a 100-metre duel between Chloe Hoskin of Ale Cipollini and Brennauer of Canyon SRAM. Brennauer played the long game, Hoskin went full throttle, but after 2 podiums in the race already this week, there was finally a win for Brennauer. The Canyon SRAM rider also enjoying a 10-second bonus to take her deficit in the GC down to 30 seconds. Hoskin came second, Roxane Fournier third. Van Vleuten retains her race lead.
To be honest, when we crossed the line, I knew I'd won, but it was so close, and Chloe, she came next to me like a rocket, and I just kept going, and I felt that she can't come by, you know, like I saw her right next to me, but she couldn't get any faster anymore, and I could just hold the speed as long as possible until the finish line, and I'm just overwhelmed. I'm really happy with this victory.
It was a goal for us today to get the jersey again, and to get 6 points out of 6 today and 9 out of 9 in the Tour is, yeah, it's good. And they helped me, the team really helped me today. It was really a team effort, and that's really cool to see that they doing really everything for you if you set a goal. And yeah, I'm really happy that it worked out.
In the top 10 on the stage, Wild finished in 4th, while Hoskins' teammate Marta Bastianelli finished in 5th. And in the GC, Brennauer closes the gap on Van Vleuten, but remains in 3rd place.